Okay, hello everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome to our show today, the much expected show. I know all of you have been texting me. We got everything so mixed up that yesterday I posted that it was happening yesterday because that's when I wanted it to happen before. But then someone corrected me, and we had to change the timing. And I know this affected all of you guys out there. So I am very sorry about that. I apologize. But look at you today. Even though I messed up your program, today you're back to be part of this all important interview. Do me a favor, honestly. Just send the program out, share with your friends, share on your network, share on your social media page, because I mean, like, you stumble on something this good and you keep it to yourself. You're selfish now, so just share it. Sharing is giving. I be giving is sharing. You just share the thing, because only you can enjoy this kind of thing. When was the last time you had an opportunity to sit one-on-one with a father, with a legend? You know what I'm talking about? Like a legend, real legend though, not be all this kind my things we get these days. So please share the video, and without wasting much of your time, but now leave those of you who don't share and I go at the talk to, but without wasting your time, let me bring in our special guest for today's program, no other person than the area father himself. Drum roll. Grrr, tipa, tipa, ka, kriki, boom.
You dey
Hey,
how now? How you doing?
I did, area father. It's always
Mm.
exciting. It's always exciting to see you. It's always exciting to catch you, because you're just cruising around these days, just trying to.
It's how they cruise around. I like that word, cruising around.
Okay, you did bike around.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey,
it's
I think I
always
dey wear glasses, so it be like say my eye dey puffy. How you see am? Be like
see
say it
that.
swell up.
It no matter. Anyone you give us, we take on like that. You're cool.
Make I tie my hair tie self.
You're cool like
Mm.
that. You're cool like that. You see what? You see why the area father is the area father. These are the kind of thing you're supposed to be doing backstage, but you're just doing it live.
Now that one concern you backstage. Why? I don't dey do am front stage.
You're doing it front stage.
It can't be like say I go fear small when you say, you get many questions to ask me. I say, wow,
I get many
questions. Sef.
I get many questions to ask you. Plenty questions, because plenty things they happen when we don't understand these days again. So I just
No
immediately ask
problem.
we ask you. But the
No
area father,
problem.
how you doing? How are you doing, man?
Like you well know, I just came back from a very good vacation. I have not taken one in about a year, 2 years now. So I went to Zanzibar. It was very cool. I was able to experience how other people they take live their life, and
Yeah.
I like the simplicity of their life. They're like happy go lucky. And now we get money past these people.
Mhm.
But yet, you know, I saw how simple they lived. And, it reminded me of my own village, Gogon, but on a more uh, deeper level in terms of because not it's a tourist attraction, you know. So a lot of Oyibo people they come there. So everywhere is clean. The people are so hospitable. They are quiet. They are calm. They know they like we for Niger. Everything like you understand. So it was nice, and that gave me an opportunity to calm down small because. We were in Niger. We're supposed to get our award though for.
before
living
we
in
enter
such
there,
a
before we go there, because once we throw Nigeria into this thing, everything will just go another direction. Maybe we stay on that
you
Zanzibar.
can say that again.
Maybe we
You
stay on
can
the
say that
Zanzibar a
again.
little bit. Let me show this. I know I saw this clip. Just sitting out, just sitting outside here in front of my cabin. Yeah, yeah, looking out the Indian Ocean. And right there is one of the tourist attractions in Zanzibar. It's called the Rock. That's it, the Rock. Right smack in the middle of the Indian Ocean. They have this restaurant called the Rock. Yeah. Life is good. Life is what you make of it. And I decided to keep my life simple, uncomplicated. I beg. No stress. Get thee behind me. Yeah. Hey. Now, wow. Honestly, see that whole, just watching the thing, the sea, the just even the curtain, the curtain in that hotel, just the way it was just dancing. There's just this calmness about it, this peace about
Mhm,
it. Honestly,
mhm.
and one tiny thing that people may not notice, that just went by so fast, but it caught my attention. I think I still saw the Nigerian flag there. Was that the
Mhm.
Nigerian flag I saw?
Now the Nigerian flag now, Shebi you comment on I leave Nigeria, carry Nigerian flag, go mount there.
That's like what I like.
Now, yeah. Now
God,
small Chris. No
hi.
mind me, Sha.
But in the middle of that whole thing, you still carry your Nigerian flag, go plant there. So,
What I go do now?
ah,
Actually, listen,
oh,
Chidi, you know we are good people. You know we are good people. The only thing that is really messing us up is bad leadership. But we are good people. If you see the way people they take respect Nigeria outside Nigeria, you go bow. We are good people, but no. Ah, yeah. So Nigeria flag was there. Make them know say yes, we don't come. Even though some people feel threatened by our presence, they think say they like to overdo, they like to overact. But there was something very profound in this my vacation, because a lot of young people came from London. The people where we all, the trip was planned for. So when they finally got to meet me, it was like, "Ah, Baba, the true talk now. You see, as you just can't be quiet. Yeah, when people just they overread social media, they overread all those things where they read, and they see me. It's like, is this the same person? Because I don't know, it be like say for some people, then they think say, okay, smoke go they come out my nose, fire go they come out from my ear. But that's really not who I am. So they were very flustered and flabbergasted. But
yes. So,
those children, they nearly wear me out too. Because I they tell them, it's past my bedtime. I have to go and sleep. I have to. They say, Father, come on.
there's one thing you said
Yeah.
there. You said life is good. Oh, you have to. It's a privilege for you to still be alive. I mean, when you look
Mm,
around, like see how
mm,
many people have checked out, and God still gives you a little opportunity, You know, you've been there, done that. You fought so many battles in your life,
Hmm. Hmm.
personal, political,
Everything, Bobwe.
professional, everything.
Hmm.
Even on the bike, self riding on the road, you don't fight
Hmm.
from bike to scooter, everything. You don't fight all those battles.
Yeah.
So it's a privilege. But Father, hunger day for the land. How you think when you just sit and look around and you know what we used to be and you see where Nigeria be now, when somebody will bring out rice, they distribute to people, they go even get the confidence to take video of the thing on the post. Nigerians, so we get oil, we get just see people, just see the level of suffering, filling station, generator, this all the everything has just become normal. People go just die now. It's not about how they will say how many people die. One, okay, now only five. What of 20 people died yesterday? Oh, just now 50 people died. It's just life has no value again. How you just see things generally. Wow.
I won't see things now. All the things where they depress me. Now all the things will make me run. I take this vacation. Even as I dey come back, my heart dey cut. You know, Chidi, before when my phone ring, like 2 years ago, I dey pick my phone, I dey talk to whoever because I think I'm just about the only celebrity where can give my number. Just no ask me for my number. Whether it be truck pusher, I will give you because I no send. You know, I like people, especially the underdogs, the voiceless, the less privileged, because I was an underdog at one time. You understand? Nobody believed that I could make good out of my life.
Sure.
But thank God we're here. Okay.
Yes.
Not even my parents at the time.
Yeah.
So, but these days, I find out that I'm shying away from the phone. I know they like when phone ring, especially if nobody the person who I know or that is saved on my contact. I'm
Yes.
like, because why? I know they like hear certain problems why I know say I know fit solve. But before this time, 2 years, 3 years ago, I did pick all call. Nas I fit. I know be kill away. Nas I fit do. But this time, I know they pick call cha cha, especially if I don't know who they call me. Because I know one here, the one where I go here finish. I know that I cannot be of help like I used to and then probably end up not doing anything. It's better say make I know hear the problem than I hear finish. I know if you do anything.
That's true.
So some of us are like that. I'm not the only one. And but I'm trying to find a soft spot because I've discovered in my life that doing being able to uplift people, being able to ginger people, motivate people is a good thing. It gives me a kind of high. So I've decided to channel all that my energy for fighting for Kada people or fighting for widows of Nigeria or fighting for the youth, so especially the youth. I've decided to channel that energy into my what you call my foundation.
True.
Last year, a year and a half ago, I went through, my prostrate challenge, you know, uh, and that's so I they broadcast everywhere. I say, my kidney don't die, yo. I don't know what thing they happen, no. You know, I wasn't doing that to catch cloud, but I was doing that so people, other men, would learn from my own experience because that experience I went through, I'm still battling with it till today. It has not totally gone away, but I'm taking it in good faith. And maybe because of my openness, you know, I got a lot of men calling me, asking me for advice, what should they do, and which is a good thing because I know that for most of us men, we're very secretive. We they like chest everything, like, we've been brainwashed from childhood. A man is not supposed to cry. Now lie. Me, I dey cry. If something affect me in a very bad way, I'll cry,
You know what?
But this
You
is,
know what? Sorry, I'm cutting
mm,
you. I was going to come to that, but since you already started talking about it, um, let's actually talk about it. I don't want us to talk in parables, or you were just making reference to it because I didn't ask you a direct question about that. But what exactly happened to you? Can you just briefly tell us what your experience was, and even leading to the surgery?
uh, I think I was diagnosed with prostate cancer, but in the first
Wow.
stage, it hadn't gotten that bad. I remember times I would practically live in the bathroom because I'm always wanting to pee. As soon as I pee, I turn around. It's like I have to pee some more. I remember when I was wearing diapers, because I was always leaking, I was always leaking. And then, somehow this thing has a way of messing you up here,
Mhm.
psychologically, you start to have performance anxiety, you know, you don't feel like, I think I'm almost going celibate too, because those kind things have
What's
ceased to
what
be.
what is performance anxiety?
Like when you want to, you don't get, no, it's not a laughing matter.
It's not the
So
last matter, but
make you frown your face, no laugh, I no want see your teeth. Like you want perform now.
when
You
I ask
want
you
to wait,
what if
cool down.
performance anxiety, that's why I begin
Okay,
laughing. Say
performance.
you begin to look
Yes.
for. So let's come back. What is performance anxiety?
When you want to have sex,
Uh-huh.
but you no trust yourself, say that there will be network service.
Okay.
You no trust, say
Serious.
you will have your normal erection.
Okay.
Uh, Even let me tell you, men of 40 years old, 45 years old, they are all busy. I have the statistic. They're having erectile dysfunction. Not to talk about we don't pass the bar. You
Mm,
understand?
mm,
So those are all the things that happen while you're dealing with this challenge. And like as I said, psychologically, it can no matter how strong you day now, because if a man's prized possession
mm,
ain't working again, a man will no get money,
mm,
and a man will no get correct prick.
mm.
He's less of a man, isn't he?
Yes,
You no
so.
get money to provide and protect your family.
Mm.
You don't even get
You can't even
the
perform.
sexual destiny to perform.
Mhm.
Some men
Nothing.
they kill, so
Not,
nothing now.
not,
Waiting
not,
remain now. Nothing
your
there
own is
again.
finished.
You know.
So
So
you were feeling like that, and then it led to visiting a doctor, or how did you now find out you?
no, I've been feeling one kind for over 3 years now. Now when I now, because of my openness, as I they talk everywhere, I go London, then go look me finish, tell me make I bring £17,000. Make
Mhm.
them take do the operation. I go stay there for the hospital for 1 week. I'm not rich now by any standard. I'm content, I'm simple, I have enough, but I'm not rich. And I was considering £17,000. Where I won't get this one from. But because of my openness, as I dey talk to different people, and so I mentioned the one guy will tell me, say, I no get problem. Say you get one man, he's a Nigerian. he's Igbo, who comes to Nigeria. He lives in London, but who comes to Nigeria every other month to help some Nigerians out at a very low cost. I did my surgery here in Nigeria.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. And now,
Mhm.
how do you feel generally?
Well, first and foremost, I thank God for life. I'm still alive. I'm still, three-quarter healthy. So I thank God for that.
That's
If
good.
uh, if I'm battling with celibacy, it's okay because this is the time to hang my boots, don't you think? After 8 or 9 children, 14 grandchildren, something like that. Not to talk about the people, my children for street to spouse, So I'm good. I'm good. I don't think I'm missing out on anything at all.
Yeah, yeah.
I've
Honestly,
been there. I've been there. I've done that. I'm happy with where I'm at right now.
you know, people don't understand when we say we look at people like you and we consider you a true legend. A legend for me is not someone who is perfect, but someone who just a normal person, but doing extraordinary things with their simple life. I've watched you uh, through my childhood, and I'm able to relate with you the way I relate with you, which, by the way, is very, very precious to me because I had that kind of relationship with my father, and I look up to you like a father. I got into media, and my confidence in media and interviewing people, I got it from you when you were doing Zoom, Zoom, Zoom. And
Really?
exactly that I'm telling you, I'm just telling you. And I know people they tell me, oh Chidi, you're jack of all trade, but I know it's because they're not able to do what I do, but I'm able to confidently do that because I've seen people like you do it. You'll interview, you sing, I sing, I have an album. You have a bike. I had three bikes when I was in school. I had a Honda, a Kawasaki, and I was just copying you. We're looking we're looking up to you. I didn't do as crazy. I didn't do as much crazy stuff as you did, but just to be able to do my thing and not be afraid of
You
what
being
everybody.
yourself, you being yourself,
Exactly.
being your
Just do me.
authentic self. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
compete with me. I'm not competing with anybody. I just want to compete, beat myself, outdo myself. That's what I want to do. And if people don't get it now, they get it down the road. And I know people like you were an inspiration. So I want to thank you for what you've done for so many people, what you've done for music in Nigeria, what you've done for entertainment, for showbiz, for activism in Nigeria. You see, we can't stop talking about it. You hurt yourself. I remember when they manhandled you so much, you started using a walking stick. We saw live videos. I can never forget that live video at Abuja. I think it was the market or so. And
Those ones are the recent one now. Before that one, who never beat me? Police don't beat me tire. Army don't beat me tire. They don't lock me up tire. If you remember during my days as P-man president, when
Mhm.
I was fighting for, the Nigerian musician, for the respect that they have now, for the
Yeah.
big money that they are making now, for
Mhm.
the piracy, which I said must stop, at the time where Nigeria radio station were playing only 8% or 10% of Nigerian music because it wasn't so popular. I say, not lie. You see, my dear brother, that's the bane of pioneers. Nobody remember how something started from where it started. People are only interested in what is trending now. Is a microwave generation. They want them now. The one with the happen now, 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 now. Now they know. But and that's part of the sadness as history was removed from our curriculum,
True.
because nobody want to know about yesterday.
No.
Everybody wants to know about today, right now, and here. But yes, I will say that just like you were talking about, inspiring you to be your own authentic self, because Charlie Boy is already taken. So you'll be the best of Dr. Chidi that you can be. Oh, if somebody can do this, I can do it better now. And
Yes.
that was what it was all about. Yeah. Be your true self.
And you did so well. You did so. There's nobody that didn't sit on that your seat that mattered in Nigeria. It was always a shock to us. We anticipated who was the next person. Or passenger was there. People were falling over each other to come and sit down and do that zoom zoom. And to see that
Mhm.
they would even do that ridiculous thing of raising their leg on the show. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But anyways, so I mean, I hope that our generation is able to appreciate people like you and honor you before your time is up, as we all know that one day our time will be up. And thinking of talking about our time being up, I want to get your reaction concerning another legend who just passed, Onyeka Onwenu. You know,
It's really sad when at least somebody that you feel close to enough, just be like saying, "Now make a pie." How you go feel tomorrow?
I know.
You just wake up and say, "Ah, the Charlie boy died in his sleep," you know. And that is the essence of what I'm doing now. What I've poured my energy into now, begging people, especially men, because my foundation is for the wellness of men. I no put woman, I no put children, men, because I know that they're the worst hit. It was clear to me that our sister was going through something, like we all are going through something. No be so? And
So,
most of the time is 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 uh, is medical. But if we don't right from time form the habit of constantly checking on ourselves, constantly, pampering ourselves, seeing, trying to investigate what is happening. Am I okay? Am I okay? You know, thank God I formed that habit. And I don't have dangerous habits, such as, even though there's one habit that I don't like that I have, and I don't mind talking about it. I have a nicotine addiction.
okay.
And I'm just praying to God that, because I quit one time for almost 6, 7 years,
Mhm.
and I don't know how the devil came back again to make me start smoking.
I'll tell you
You
a
know,
short story.
but
I'll tell you a short story. So my dad smoked a lot when I was a kid, and he will actually send me to go and buy a cigarette for him. That time we were living in Enugu, Udi Road. So I used to go to buy. I remember Rootmans, or is it Saint something? Saint, is it
St. Maurice,
Saint
St. Maurice.
Maurice? Best Saint. So I will go and they wrap it for me on a piece of paper. Then I'll bring the tear piece of paper, put the cigarette, and I'll hold it. Then I'll come and give him. Then one day he was smoking, and I was just looking at him because I'll copy everything that my dad was my hero. I'll copy everything he did. And I was just looking at him and I told him, I said, Daddy, when I grow up, I like to smoke. And if you see me smoking, what would you say? He looked at me and he knew that the way I looked up to him, that I was definitely going to do it. He just put out a cigarette. I never smoked again for the rest of his life.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So,
My
and
own,
I,
I have a similar story, but my own is different. It was my father who gave me my first cigarette. He said, "I know you guys go to the backyard to smoke. Oh yeah,
yeah,
take. I don't know whether he was pushing us, but I took the cigarette. That's how I became addicted to it. Yeah.
so don't worry. I'm sure you get over it too. Get over it.
Hopefully, I pray
Yes,
God.
you will.
I
You
don't
will.
like it either.
What it did for me is somehow it just made me. I never smoked. I never drank all my life. I
Mhm.
just thank him for that. Now let's talk about your foundation. Actually, we've just been going round and round about it. So you've told us it's a foundation that is supposed to, focus on men and their well-being. So what are your plans? What do you really hope to achieve through your foundation, and how do people
Uh, to
get to?
create enough awareness for
Yeah.
men to stop to feel that that it's such a big deal, for men to start to be open. And what we actually do is to help people, people that don't have enough money. Will help offset some of their bills. That's the most thing. It's about awareness. It's about helping people, poor people, to offset their bills, and that is why we preach the gospel of prevention. Bef- Because if we manage to get people to be attentive to what's happening in their body, they can catch it early. And if you catch it early, you don't have to spend that kind of money like I did to go start to say you want to do operation. You
Mm,
understand? Uh-huh. Uh, a, a physical examination, you know, would cost you on the average about 150K.
mm,
Okay. But if you let things get so bad, you probably be spending more than uh, 7 million to make sure you can fix it. That is, if you catch it early enough, like I did,
mm,
you know, or more, And out of every 10 people I meet, my brother, 8 people get that problem.
mm,
8. And that is a high number.
mm.
It's a very high number, So that's
Okay.
what we're basically about. We have allies, we have people we are collaborating with, hospitals, doctors, because we not be doctors now, we not be nurse. Our
Mm,
own basically is to create the awareness so for people to feel more and more comfortable going for a checkup. And if they're passing through the foundation, as is to make sure which level where you're prostrate there now. Can
mm,
we help? How much can we afford to spend on you? And that is why we're asking for donation. You yourself, you
mm.
were very magnanimous. I know when I sent you the thing, you put something there now because thank God, uh, I'm to be trusted. And it's because of that that you put something so we can be able to help other people. So that your widow's mite, like you called it, will go a long way in helping other people to check, to have their results that will pay for, so they understand their status, so they don't go and wait till it's too late, and then you're going to spend more money. So I want to appreciate you and say thank you, because that was a good deed that you did right there.
Anyway, I tell you, it's actually nothing. I want to be part of this foundation,
Well, if
guys.
everybody can do nothing like you did nothing, then that would be nice.
Please,
If a
guys,
lot of people,
please,
yeah.
guys. This is I'm going to share the link to this foundation. I'm going to put it in the comment section. Those of you who are going to watch this later, you'll be able to click on this link and you know uh, read about it, even if you
Hmm.
are not able to. Everything is not money, really. If you're not able to donate, it's important that you donate to them. But if you're not able to donate, create the awareness, send it out. You'll be able to save somebody. Just send it out.
Correct.
That's the main thing, is
Correct.
to spread the word about this thing. Um, I can identify with what you were saying, because I honestly, now when I come abroad here, at that time I know say, hey, now only God they save us for Nigeria. Now only
Mm-hmm.
God. Is it? I thought my doctor sent me for a prostate test. Okay, so I came to work the next day, and then all the young people who were working for me, all of them in their 20s, 30s. I was like, then I think I was four. I was 45 or 40 something. I don't remember. So I told them, you know what? Guess what? I went for prostate test today, and I was so uncomfortable. And I said, you guys, all of you should make sure you go for prostate test. They all started laughing at me and like, hey, boss, you're getting old, man. and that everybody knows that once you're past 40, you have to go get your prostate test done. So I was like, wow, everybody else knows this in this country, but I wonder whether elsewhere. I know when I was in Nigeria, I didn't know this.
Uh-uh. What's happening?
Now there's
I
more
just went
awareness.
blank.
There's more. There's
Okay.
okay. You're back. Okay.
Mm.
Now there's more awareness, so maybe people know about it. But I know those days when I was in Nigeria, I didn't even know anything about prostate, or that you have to go and do a check. But I was surprised at the awareness here, that guys who were 20 something years, they knew that as soon as they clock 40, they need to start watching out for their prostate. And I had to
Mm.
go look at it once, just like you're saying. From that time, I started to look myself, and I just did suspect myself. Every small move, I go suspect myself.
Mm. Mm.
In fact, I'm so suspicious of myself now, you can't believe it. And
It's a good
just to
thing.
confirm, yeah, just to confirm what you're saying, I went to the doctor. They found out. They said, Chidi, yes, you have an enlarged prostate, but it is normal. It is expected. And that's when I knew that you go stay there. They just think saying a prayer. No, it is a normal thing that happens to you as you get older. It is supposed to enlarge.
Mm.
Things start happening there. So you have to go
Mm.
check it
Mm.
out, so that once it begins to get out
Mm.
of hand, they know what to do. The one you can manage, you
Mhm.
manage. But as
Mhm.
long as you're getting old,
Mhm.
everything in your body is also getting old. So it's important to
Yes.
look at it.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway,
Yes. I beg it could just help us they create the awareness
yes,
because
sure, sure.
it's unfortunate if you see the number of men that are so afflicted by all of this, you go cry. And it's become science have made it, very easy these days, you know. Uh my people they talk for Igbo language. Waiting then they say now. Then say Izubol ya ya Izube. If
Hmm,
you hide sickness, the sickness go hide you join.
true.
So it's good to be open, especially if you're going through something. You never know who will be around the corner, who you whisper to that may be of great help to you. So it's
Hmm.
important. So I urge you to any once in a while, if they promote what they do, it will make a lot of sense.
Sure, sure, sure. I'm
Thank
telling you.
thank you in advance.
No, anywhere I
Yes,
can,
sir.
I'll do that. I'll do that. And I don't. You see, our people talk say, uh, if you climb Iroko tree, uh, make you pluck firewood, because they know they climb am every day. But they not talk say if you go to the Iroko tree, make you go cut and down, carry and go your house now. So when I get a chance to have you on, when I get a chance to have you on the program, I don't want to keep you forever, because I want, when I call you again, you will answer my call. So
No, I no get stressed. So I no get stressed. Today na your day. So
okay. Let's
ịchọ ka
come
anyị
back.
na-agba asịrị gbakazi ute nke a. So what is
Okay, make we go a little bit deeper. All this kind, see, you you na correct celebrity, and the time wey you be celebrity, we know say you be, if you dey pass for road, everywhere go block. Okada people, everywhere go block. Now everybody know you. You know. Today too, we get some people with the celebrity, they block road. Oh, man, I don't know whether you get one or two advice for the people where they do celebrity now, because the kind of things when I dey see as quote unquote celebrity, or what people they do now to join the celebrity class. I don't know, but people like you, maybe you get one or two advice for them. The women, what they do to their body, the men, what some they get involved in certain things just to, you go to hear, say the celebrities get involved in this, get involved in that, just is it to get the money to do? I don't know. So as a celebrity yourself, what do you get to talk?
I don't reach that age. No be say I no dey give advice, but like I dey always talk, to each his own.
Mm-hmm.
As you did so, our upbringing they different. Everybody upbringing they different.
Mm-hmm.
When people they wahala about, oh, okay, the music that is coming out these days are not strong in content.
Mm-hmm.
They're very rhythmic, danceable, but not strong in content. And they tell them, say, it is called show business.
Mm-hmm.
Either you are in it for the business or you're in it for the show.
Mm-hmm.
But to combine the two is what show business is about. Because you have the show and you have the business.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So because now waiting they sell, now you go see a lot of people they do because that thing they sell.
Mm-hmm.
For Nigeria, where we there now bad things they sell. Forget them. So it's a personal choice of the individual.
Mm-hmm.
Which direction do you want to walk in? There's so many things where they happen. I don't subscribe to it. I wouldn't do them myself. But I'm here to live my life, not to live it for you.
Mm-hmm.
You are on this earth to live your life for yourself. I think everybody gets sense rich to know, say, okay, this thing is good for me, or this thing no good for me. And they can adapt or readapt as necessary.
Mm-hmm.
So if they ask me my advice, I go only tell you, say, when whatever you they do, where maybe not to get more followership, to catch cloud, to be reigning, just take them easy. Just know how to balance. Balancing is a good quality. When the negatives don't come overtake the positive, it is bad.
Mm-hmm.
When we've been the craze, our craze get a method, even though some people know quick understand, but it had a method. But what I see these days is that there's some craze we no get method rhythm. It's just like our politicians. We never talk politics yet. Our politicians. It's not about the people anymore. We can see that they are throwing it in our face. That is not about us. It's about how they can build their personal empires. It's a competition of who can steal the most. Now, me thief pass you because you start to wonder sometimes that this seems like a congregation of the bastards, the riffraff, the vagabonds. the thieves, the criminals. Because I'm yet to see one person will never go jail, will never forge something. Now, for this current APC government, name everybody come. Name and name then they gather because they know themselves. So then they we don't need Nigerian money, or we get money, we don't need, but still, Nadangote we no need money, or
Mhm.
Elon Musk we no need more money.
Mhm.
Who no need money? But if they chase that money to the point that you become so insensitive, that you become demonic, then there's something obviously wrong with you, bastard. There's something wrong. So, but I don't leave everything to God though, because some people like me, and me inclusive, we want to pride ourselves, say, we not be activists, so, because we don't know which one be activist again and which one be cash activist again. So I prefer to be addressed as a social engineer. And I've
Mm.
been involved in this social reengineering for the past 40 something years. Because I've always maintained that the salvation of this country lies in the hands of this exceptional people. Who are those people? They are the young people, they are the youths now. Because everybody gets expiring date. Even though I never still die. My peak, I don't peak. Oh, now to define other ventures. Because you can't be there forever. Nobody can be. And this bullshit that is happening, this oppressive government that is going on, this tiffy government, where they bend our neck, where they make us feel hopeless and frustrated. This thing it can't go on in perpetuity. One day it will stop. And I'm hoping, I'm praying that at least I'll be alive to witness that. Me, I know say I don't try. If anybody thinks I never try, that won't concern you. But I know say I don't try.
We
I
know
don't
say
try to fight this thing. I don't try to contribute my own quota. So with other people, why I know, we even over try, come pass me self. We all did the same boat. That boat of hopelessness and frustration. By the way, am I not the president of frustrated Nigerians?
hey, Presido,
Mhm.
Presido. See, uh, uh, you know, when some people look at you and they say, "Where's Charlie Boy? Where's Charlie Boy?" That's why it's important we do these interviews because, like you said, you even accept the fact that you have peaked and you are encouraging the young ones. And like a father, I will have a proverb that if you tell your father where you're going, he will tell you what to say when you get there. But if you don't tell him now, what he will do? So we need to show people that it's not that you are no longer involved. It's not that you're tired of speaking, but you're doing so from a different perspective, from a different point of view based on where you find yourself right now. And we're very grateful for that. I'll tell you one thing that's paining me, and I want you to comment on that. No be no be waiting these politicians they do. No be the money where they steal. But the one where they pay me pass is the division that they brought amongst young people. I've never in this my short life seen the level of I thought there was tribalism in Nigeria. I've never seen the seed that politicians have sown right now. especially between, and I'm being blunt about this, between Igbo people and Yoruba people. It's so appalling, so appalling that I thought it was bad, but now it's just so decayed. And why it's painful, it is the fact that it is these young people who, like you said, are supposed to be the ones to bring an end to all this nonsense. But they are going inside them and keeping them busy with things that they shouldn't be touching.
Chidi, Chidi, I believe that most young people here are smart enough to know the difference between corn and stone, but they're stupid enough to fall for that same old trick from the same old playbook of these demonic politicians. Like, see somebody like me now. I remember about a year, 2 ago, people were calling me a tribalistic kind of person. Me, AREA FADA, a tribalist. Do you know how many Yoruba people have passed through my hand, even more so than the Igbo people? Yoruba and Hausa. Do you know how many Yoruba people are put through from secondary school to university? If I can be walking on the road with a truck pusher, I don't care. As long as you have something that I see that is exceptional. For me, it doesn't matter if not good, we come one rule Nigeria. It won't matter where the person is coming from. But this tribalistic thing that they're introducing is an old story. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think it don't pass bedtime for young people to be hip to this. Because anytime they want to do something on a national level, then go through that one in.
Mm-hmm.
If I know, say for a lot of people, their mumu supposed to don't belly food them, even if their mumu are factory fitted, okay,
Mm.
and they inherited it from their parents. But the mumu they get expiring date too. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You can't remember mumu forever. So they know what is playing out. Maybe it's because of the poverty. You know, I don't
Kai.
did poor before, my brother. And I can tell you the mentality I had at the time as a poor person. If no be, the time where I come from America, I don't finish my youth call, my papa don't find job for me. I say, no, I don't want work. What do you want to do? I want to be my own man. What does that mean? Because in this family, when we finish our university, everybody seeks employment and they go to work. Why should your own be different? How my own no go dey different? Am I
Mm.
a, am I a regular person? Then I can't enter. I started from the village,
Mm-hmm.
Chidi. You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Mm.
If no be for one, it did my book. It been did the other book why I do my private part. But for this new one, why they do now, called 999. See, I'm here.
Mm.
See, they see I'm.
Mm.
If you turn them upside down, na 666. But no, no worry about those kind
If
of
you're
things.
fine,
Eh, I must confuse
controversial.
you now. I must confuse you now.
You don't start again, though.
you
It
know.
will be 999 six
So
six six.
so now you know. So if not be 14 or the way, will bring me come on. By that time, I don't see about 7 years in the village. Do you know what that can do to a young person who is just starting out? It broke me. It broke me. I lost my self-esteem, my confidence. I lost everything. It was that angel, Tina Onwudewe, who nursed me, who healed me. So sometimes, yes, I don't understand their predicament. But it does not mean if you were bequeathed with a very bad deal. Because, like I always say, that success in life is a personal thing. It's a personal. I don't see people where their papa get money, get everything there for them, but they turned out to be the most useless bums ever. I don't see people who come from the gutter. Their parents no get nothing. Their parents no get nothing, but they made themselves a success in life. So everybody get a part where you go follow, when you're supposed to follow, if you want. And everybody know the difference between good and bad. So I believe, say, yes, even though these old politicians, then they use our head, they bump us together. Now people will won't fall for them, but they still fall for them. But not a lot of people are falling these days because for most of us, our mumu don't do.
Mm.
That's what I say.
Thank you. Some people in their bid, and I know they are sponsored by politicians in their bid to
Mm-hmm.
discourage. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I know. In their bid to
Because,
discourage people, they use the police, they use everything to say people cannot speak up for themselves. And that was the kind of gimmick they used when the young people were going to do the end bad government protests. But amazingly, they didn't give up. They did the end bad government protest. It happened. It shocked the government. The government carried them, go lock up this Gen Z. So I want you to talk to our Gen Zs. I hope say forgive me. I mean, I don't even remember which one be Gen Z, Gen Q. I don't even know the one where I belong. But let me just. We're not gonna use the wrong one. Maybe we use the young people.
you,
Young
you
people.
be Gen you be Gen F. Gen Z millenniums. No, as silly as sometimes we may think that they are, then get sense. Then get sense. And there's no getting out of it. I still believe what I've been saying for over 35 years, that the salvation of this contraption called Nigeria lies in the hands of those Gen Zs and the millenniums. They should understand that protest is all played out because, just like you rightly said, once you want to organize, you're sincere, you know what you're doing, you're sincere, you want to organize a protest, you want to say, no, this shit cannot keep happening. They go organize their own protest
Mm.
on top of your head to protest against the people sincerely protesting for their rights. Now, when that happens, confusion don't enter. We don't know who be who again. We don't know who they talk the truth or who know they talk the truth. That is why, in that kind of confusion, the protest not the last. Like, if you want to do protest now, say a whole month now, you close down, everybody close down, go home. Igbo people say, he who is down needs fear no fall. We don't already with the suffer. Some people even self that one meal a day is becoming a problem. So if is this not the best time to die in that kind of situation? This is the best time to die. What are you talking about? Now they die where you they fear or waiting. Nobody say I want anybody to go die, oh, but this shit cannot happen. What we're expecting of that new Nigeria of our dreams cannot happen. Blood must flow. Blood must flow. I will say there's a way People, no be all these fake pastors. Person fit hear from God. If to say God now come now say, oh yeah, bring your Charlie boy, bring your blood. Once you bring your blood now, I'll make everything all right. Which will concern me. I never tried. The people who don't die before me, are they useless? Now me better pass them. Isn't it just by grace? Wouldn't be that fear where they keep us from doing the needful. If not fear, they fear they how I fit work out this kind gigantic worker why I don't work out for my life. How I fit reach where I don't reach now. Now because I go chance everything. Even while I'm still afraid, I will chance it. Because it's either I win or I lose. So young people, make una know what una they do because if to say na im make sometimes I go just look myself, e go they be me like say I go cry small. Because if na 15 years ago, wetin I dey do now, I go down everything. I'll carry myself go live for the street. But I think we should come out with another kind of strategy. This protesting, and I don't see it working like that anymore. Because an abnormal situation calls for an abnormal strategy. Because these people, they don't get one single fear for their eye. And until they start to be uncertain about what can happen, then that is when that change we're desirous of can come. When they too start to get afraid and worried about what will happen tomorrow. After all, don't we know their houses? Don't we have their numbers? Don't we know their girlfriends? Don't we know this and don't we know that? So you go there for my face, you go to rub shit for my face, and you expect me to be happy? God punish your father and punish all of them demonic people who say they are leaders.
I know how you feel, and something to get you this wound up and get you this emotional. It can only come from a very deep place. I can understand because I know who you are. Even when people misunderstand you, misunderstand your intentions, I know you genuinely mean well because you see all these young people as your children. I mean, while it's not difficult for you to see them, you just told us you have how many kids now? You have kids. You imagine, and even though your kids are no longer around you, you surround yourself with everyday people. The truck pusher, the Okada driver, the person selling something on the street. Everybody around your neighborhood knows you. You identify with them. So I know when you are speaking, you are thinking of James, you're thinking of Suleiman, you have Ibrahim, Ismaila, Beju, Tosin, Obiora, and Niebong, and everybody, all kinds of human beings in Nigeria that you have dealt with. When you're talking, you see them in your vision, you see them, you see their lives being messed up. And the pain of your helplessness in the situation can only be your reason for feeling the way you're feeling. And just like you said, you only pray that in your lifetime, this rubbish will stop. And I'm only also hoping that every young person there who is listening to your voice will know what to do. Igbo people say na atụọla ọmalụ ọmalụ atụọla ofeke otinye isi n'ọfịa. That means if they, in fact, I no go even explain am because our people also talk say if they tell you proverb and they come explain that proverb to you, and be say the money wey dey take marry your mother na rubbish. So you know say I be chief for my place. So when elders talk, wetin elders sit down for ground see and dey talk am, even if you climb tree, you no go see am. And a word is enough for the wise. They don't tell una, you're hearing it now again from the area father himself. Say your salvation is in your hand. No be the salvation wey dey talk for church. Oh. Your own salvation dey for your hand. If na me dey talk and you say, Chidi, go and sit down, what do you know? Now you're hearing it from somebody who knows. You know? Anyway, area father is always inspiring to hear from you. I'm gonna let you go. I like the fact that you're still there. You're still kicking fine. You're taking things easy, but you're not out of the system. You're still solidly there. You're current. You're listening. You're hearing. You're responding. You're advising. And that's what we want. And we'll get there. We'll get there one day. We'll get there one day. Just a final word as we wrap up this thing. I would like you to touch a little bit on relationships too. Uh, then just end.
What about relationship?
I know relationship generally, woman, man, husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, friend to friend.
You know, one day, one of my sons come ask me, that particular one wey ask me that question, I don't marry 3 times. I'm not sure, say, him and women, they get along well.
Mm.
He say, Daddy, say, all this marriage thing, when they look at one kind of, why can people not just, be roommates or just live together when they tie and everybody packing things to go?
Mm.
Like right now, uh, marriage is overrated
Mm.
and it's getting out of fashion. I am married, you are married, but marriage is overrated. So for some of us, we feel obliged to still remain in that relationship. I will just say kudos because it's not easy. Because I've come to believe that marriage na management. There's no marriage that is easy. And different people want different things in their lives. And we all must not get married, by the way.
It's not
Because if you
possible
see
now. The
somebody
ratio.
where you say,
It's not possible because the ratio of men to women, it can't ever be possible for everybody to get married.
what can be possible? You they cut small.
No, sorry, I say the ratio with the ratio of men to women, it can't be possible for every man and every woman to get married because it can't be possible now. You can't pair. There's more women than men.
No,
I
forget
want
forget the ratio self. Apart from the ratio, marriage is not for everybody. Not everybody fit do the work where they for them.
heavy
When
work.
people say, "Oh, love, love, I love," then love. I say, "What is that?"
A pass
Love
love,
they tire now. Everything else they tire.
slow.
You know, the only thing, we know the tire is say if you get commitment, and you can have commitment in a relationship that when I not get the paper, but you don't decide say, okay, be like say this person they add value to my life, just like they try add value to their life, and
Mm.
you decide to to have longevity in that kind of friendship. Because there are some friendships that are even better than marriages. Okay? If marriage now where you go enter, you and your partner, it go be like saying that they do competition. That is no marriage. You go, you know, they very open with each other. That is no marriage.
Sure.
Okay, una no respect each other. That is no marriage. You
True.
know, una just a try. And by the way, let me tell you a fact, because I'm also guilty. Hmm? You see, anybody where they marry under the age of 40 years is probably making a dumb move. They really don't know, especially men. They don't know what they want. Waiting, I take marry. I married because I wanted a girl who go fit, a woman who go fit into that showbiz kind of thing. You have to look gorgeous. You have to look. She needs to date one kind, sha. Now the reason to take marry. Tell me, is that a good reason to marry somebody? What when the nyash, if they like nyash, the nyash come for, the breast come for. If she no come fine like she they fine before, then what do you do? So many of us men, when we dey below 40, when we never know really what thing we want out of life, we're always making the mistake, because when we think, okay, it's B that is going to make me happy. You marry it, and you see, say that thing where you go marry for that reason, the reason no, the
No
thing
more.
come begin they change color. What do you do? So my advice is that just like when you have a good friend, and I don't call a marriage, but it's a relationship between a man and a woman, and you guys have understanding, understanding, great one, great friendship. Even though I like I no marry, I no born, I no do anything. I'm telling you, that beats some marriages. So if you now come marry and you get that kind of friendship and understanding, and you're open, now that's the only thing that can see you through longer years. Otherwise, it's not working. It's not working at all, because people are so short fused. Everything, because especially men, are they pity for us men, because no be say women they no get their problems, so women get the set of their problems. But you see, women, because of how we they take chesting, because of that conditioning, a man is not supposed to cry. Because of all the gbegben, you must provide and protect. You dey tire now. You dey tire. That's why most men they tire. That's why most men now they
They
slump
die,
and die,
they die before the
because
woman.
they don't know how to. Yes, now the ratio of men dying before women. You see how alarming. Because
Wait,
anywhere where a woman find herself, he must rub lipstick. He must put small pancake. And when he put, he go come, they hide all the pain where they inside. Nobody say pain, no damn. But when we they look at, it be like say, nah, her own better. But if you see us, you go
wow.
just see the stress for our face. It go happen for your crow eye. It go be like say, no,
Area
only you
Father,
Tinubu remember.
what I want beg you.
Mhm.
I'm begging you, go get another session where we just devote to because you be the kind uh, as a relationship expert where people know yeah, underrated relationship expert. Oh, this is this is your area of calling. This is your calling. Oh, please, you go oblige me.
Mhm.
You go come back. We go just do that one.
Nothing now. My own na to talk now.
I
Emma na
beg.
abuzi m ekwurekwu. Ekwurekwu.
I beg.
Ekwurekwu a. Ekwurekwu one.
Ekwu.
That's all when
Somebody,
kpara m. We go talk.
somebody,
You know.
somebody just talk say area father. He said, "Now you suck the breast, we come fall down. Now why you complaining?"
Now me we do waiting.
He said that you suck the breast will come fall down. So why you didn't come?
But that time where they married the baby, you know, no say if you suck too much, say the breast go fall. You know, no say if you pinch the nyash too much, say the nyash go fall too. Yeah, we don't know. We know they know that kind of thing. We know they get that kind of information. You
Anyway,
know, so
thank
there
you.
has to be a deeper reason.
Yeah, we know we have to come and talk about this. We have to come because it's like you said, you're talking to your son. People are not getting the essence of why they should get married, and they're marrying for the wrong reason, and it's making relationships not to last. And when it doesn't last, especially when kids are involved, then everything just goes south, and it's trouble for everybody. It's trauma for the kids, and so many issues to deal with. So please, I am going to call you back, and you please oblige us for a time with you. Okay. Thank you so much, Area Father, as always.
Thank you so much, Dr. Chidi. I'm always available to be spoken to at any time.
Thank you, and I hope people remember you for all the good work you're doing, and then pay you homage. I always say I don't like last respect. People say they're coming to somebody who died to pay their last respect. The person you're paying last respect to, the person know they see him, they there, I don't go. If you want to pay somebody respect, pay them respect while they are alive. That's why you see me, I pay people respect when they are alive. So I'm hoping that people will look at you and remember, especially our musicians who you laid a good foundation for them. I'm hoping they'll be able to see you and pay you your deserved respect, even while you're still around us. And the Charlie Boy's video just went down. I think it's a signal issue. But I hope you guys enjoyed our time with the area father himself, the Ududubariba one. The area father himself, Charles Oputa. I hope you guys enjoyed his time with us. I'm hoping he'll be able to come back and talk with us. And we'll talk about relationship. Charlie Boy has been so many things. He's been he doesn't like to call himself an activist because he says they are cashivists now. There are so many people doing so many things in the name of activism, but he believes that he's a social engineer and he's been doing that for so many years. He also advised young people to go out there and protest. But he's saying that we should strategize our methods of protest because these people just come and mess up our protest, but never give up protesting, never give up agitating. Even if he's not there, go ahead and do what you have to do to take back your country. There's an upcoming October Fearless in October protest starting from the 1st of October. And this is also a call for you not to be afraid to join that kind of protest. From all of us in the Worship Media Studios in Toronto, on behalf of Dr. Erica, my name is Chidi. I want to thank you for watching and please share this video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.